The first time I defined myself as a writer, I was in 11th grade. I realized my writing had presence and I began to hear my voice. That is why I started to love writing as much as I did. I could see myself through it. When I came to college, my writing became more academically focused. No matter how formal my assignments were, I realized that all this inquiry revolved around discovery. I had to use my writing to expand on my thoughts and come to new conclusions. I truly learned how to use writing as a tool for thinking because every time I wrote, I ended up leaving with new ideas that I didn't have when I started. My writing transformed into more than just essays. As the NCTE says, composing occurs in different modalities and technologies. In college, I learned how to code my own website, participate in online discussion forums, create my own original videos, analyze literary work through illustration, and many more. Through this, I learned that everything we do relates to writing. Writing does not have to be done only on pen and paper. It is something that is composed in more ways than we realize. The second half of my college career became purely focused on teaching. I made lesson plans, writing assignments, rubrics, rationales, culminating units, basically everything you could think of. Although this work took a great deal of effort, it was worth every second, every minute, and every hour that I put into it. I learned how to teach, but most importantly, I learned what kind of teacher I wanted to become. The act of writing is a process, but so is the act of teaching. College is where I began to find my way along this process. I started to shape my identity as a writer and a teacher of writing. The NCTE notes how everyone has the capacity to write. Writing can be taught, and teachers can help students become better writers. I genuinely believe this to be true. Teachers can help advance the writing skills of their students, but they can also foster a passion for writing within them. My number one aspiration will always be this: to impact the lives of my students in a meaningful way through the writing we do together. Writing has been what I turn to when I'm sad, happy, bored, when I'm thinking too much, or even not at all, when I have something to say, or when I'm just babbling. No matter what the purpose is, writing is always there. It has the power to be there for anyone in the same way it has been there for me. What you see here are the drawings I made on the first day of our teaching writing course. They show images of both the good and bad experiences I've encountered as a writer, as well as where my ideal writing space is. Writing is a defining part of who I am, and that definition was shaped by all of these instances that I drew out. This is why I want to leave a memorable and positive mark on the way my students view their own writing identity, because these are the moments that stay with you forever. When I think of writing, I think of love. Writing has brought me closer to those that I love, and it is one of the few parts of my identity that I truly, wholeheartedly, and absolutely love. I am a writer, and one day I am going to be a teacher of writing. I will have the chance to show what I love to my students. I will have the chance to help them fall in love with writing too. Writing means everything to me because it is something that I could always count on. It is something I will always have. It is something I will always love. When I think of writing, I think of love.